Hello, my friends. I just watched Addicted to Minis make a video about how I have coins like this that are just randomly in this little bowl. And he's like, keep track of how much you paid for all this. It's probably a good idea. I know that almost all this has been, all this was bought last year, except maybe a couple of them were bought this year. I know about the range. I paid for most of it. Stuff like this dateless walker I got for probably $8. But it ranges and probably averages out to about, since a lot of these are really worn, they're on the lower side. They're not real collectible otherwise. So they're probably an average of about between 18x to about 20x. Because I usually won't buy this stuff if it's any higher than 20x. Now, granted, that's a good size little bowl. Probably about $30, maybe $40 face. So it's valuable. But he also made a comment about stuff like this. This bag was all bought in 2022 as part of the treasure chest challenge. And again, with this stuff, it has the same price range, roughly, of the bowl, because I won't buy worn junk like this for more than about 20x at recent prices. If it's higher than that, I just don't buy it. So he was claiming that he threw down the Uno reverse card on me. And probably everybody knows what Uno is. It's been around for a long time. So I'm throwing it back down on him because he did not use an Uno reverse card. Now, I got a couple other things I need to tidy up a little bit. Because my preview video from yesterday, I was talking about these two 1920 coins, which they're Canadian 10 cents. They're not worn hardly at all. They're worn a little, but that's got pretty good detail left. But I mistakenly said these were sterling when the 1920s was the year 1920. I mean, is the year they changed from sterling to 80%. This one is a 1917 quarter, or 25 cents. They don't really call it a quarter. They don't really call these dimes. They call them 10 cents. We just call them dimes because 10 cents is a dime in the U.S. Now, we got a couple other things to show him, because he's talking about knowing what you paid for something. This is an 1893 2 shillings South African coin, which I don't think this is a lot of wear. I think a lot of this is poorly struck because the edge doesn't look too worn. But it says it's a key date. It's a lower mintage year. It says $50 on the card, but I didn't pay $50 for it. I know what I paid for it. I haven't wrote it down. I'm going to write a new code on here somewhere that tells them what I paid for it. It's more of a collectible type coin than it is a stacking coin. But I do have a price on it, as well as all these have prices on them. And I think $2.50 for an 80% Canadian coin is probably a little higher than I should have paid. But these sterling ones, $5 for the quarter and $2.50 for the 1913, which is also not very worn. It's worn some, but not too bad. I think is probably a pretty good price. Now, let's go on to the next thing. because my friend addicted to minis wants me to send him a couple of these. So we're going to go ahead and show him. Now, someone wrote AU on this, but it's kind of scratched up a bit. So I don't know if I totally agree with AU on this or not. It's an 1897 coin. I believe it's pretty much the same size as a US dime. Might even be on the same planchets they made our silver dimes. We might have supplied them. I don't really know. I just know it's a Peru coin. And here's a half denaro. It too says, well, it says uncirculated, and this one does look like it's scratched up, so I'm not sure I would go with uncirculated or not. It's 1898. It's a cool design, and I got a couple a little bit newer ones for lower prices. See the prices on the card. I quite like these coins. It's 1900. And then the last one I have of these Peru coins is another half denaro. It says mintage 120. I only had to pay $1 to get this. Get a good look at it. I'm going to look at the back. 1912. Nice thing about smaller coins like this, you can see the whole coin in the loop. And I'll urge him to go ahead and get one of these. They're not super expensive, but we'll talk about a different coin. This, I know I paid $3 for it when I got it. It's just over 5 grams. I file this under silver is silver. Now, my change today, earlier, I got this, the second one of these I've seen. It's got something on it over here, but I've only seen this 2 of these in total of this coin. The other one's over here on my table. Where is it? Well, I thought it was on my table, but I don't see it. It's around here somewhere. Then we can talk about this, which I got in exchange for $1. I only got it because I think it looks kind of cool, like maybe it's been underground for a while. But we're going to round out the end of this video as a preview of a couple of things I've noticed on some paper money I just got. This 20 has a stamp on it. Looks like it says SR number 8. Don't know why they do this. Don't know what that even means. So that one is going to go back in my wallet to be spent because it don't mean nothing to me. Now, we'll go ahead and talk about this one. It's got something stamped on it. Because it's on the black, I can't make out, but I think it's sealed with a fish, because it's got like lips for the fish and kind of looks like a puffer. But I don't know why, they stamped it, but they did. Now, in my change the other day, this is the first any of these I've seen, a Series 2021. But it's going to be spent too because there's nothing real special about it. The last thing, though, I just got today earlier. I'm going to go Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, because this is a star note. It's a little bit worn, and it's a Series 2017, so I don't think it's not a rare one. I'm almost 100% sure of that. And the star looks a little cleaner on this than it does on that one. That one looks like, it might be, I don't know. But anyway, I found several of these in the last month and a half. Had really good luck at it. So one last little note to Addicted to Minis. When you're going to play the Uno reverse card, get your Uno deck and actually play the Uno reverse card. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. And go check out Addicted to Minis channel. I'll have a tag to it on the details on this video. So I hope everyone has a good day, and we'll see you next time.